If I recommend anything from this company, I would recommend their lash adhesive and also Midnight lashes. Hello. So before we get started, I want to give you some context. I have very oily eyelids. I feel like they're hooded, but I don't really know like the correct medical term. The lash style and map that I prefer on my eyes are doll eye or open eye, just because I want to open and brighten and really accentuate my eyes, because I feel like my eyes are not too big. So please keep that in mind when you are watching my video. Take what resonates with you, but these are just my opinion and I'm basing it off of what looks good on my eyes. Okay, so if you're gonna pick anything up from this line, I recommend grabbing their adhesive. I used the one from Lilac Street, Lash Links, and also one off of Amazon called Playlist. And out of the three of them, I find that this lasts the longest. This glue will usually last me 3 to 5 days. Typically, the inner corner and the outer corner will pop off first. So with this glue, those pop off within like 3 days. I can't really do anything about it just because like sweat gets in there, tears get in there. It's just really wet and moist, I feel like, in those areas. But the other like remaining clusters in the middle, I find those fully intact, and those you could wear up to 5 days depending on how well you prepped and glued it onto your actual lashes. With the other ones, I find that the inner and outer corners pop off within like 2 days, so I definitely recommend this glue, especially if you are like a gym goer, a crier, and you take showers frequently. This is really good. And then I also have the lash conditioning primer. This I feel like you can skip. You don't really need this. I have used this and I also skipped it, and I haven't really noticed a difference in the adhesion and longevity of my lashes. So this, I feel like you can if you want, but it doesn't really change much. So I would recommend skipping it. And then I also have their little remover. The wand is really hard to get out of the box because I feel like it's a lot bigger than the tube. So when you open it, like, you end up making a mess on the table, but the overall design is very cool. When I first got into lash extensions, I would religiously use this, but I don't know if it was just like how I used it, but I got a lot of fallout. So now I actually don't use these oil removers. I prefer to like soak a cotton pad in like micellar water and just like leave it on my lash clusters and then let it fall out. This and other oils, I feel like it's really bad because like it forces you to rub your lashes, and I feel like more friction causes more fallout and damage, so I avoid this altogether. But I mean, you can use it if you want to. It's just, I found that the more that I rub on my eyelashes, the more of them fell out, so I stopped using those altogether. Okay, so now let's get into the lashes. The ones that I'm currently wearing right now are the only ones that I like from this line. For me, I prefer and love a really strong D-curl, and unfortunately this line does not carry that. I think all they carry is C-curl, which is kind of bad. I find that with C-curl it's either like hit or miss, because my eyes are very hooded. If I do like C-curls, they make my eyes look very droopy. This is true for lash clusters, and this is also true when I used to get my lashes done and get like lash extensions. I've tried like 4 different styles from them, and I only found one that I like. Again, it's Midnight, and then the lash map that I use is 14 on the outer corners, and then in the middle I use 16, and this is what that looks like on my eye. Even though it's a C curl, I find that it kind of looks like a D curl. I just am in love with it, and I feel like it's in between like natural and volume. These I think would be hybrid. I'm not really sure, but I really like how it opens up my eyes, and I love the curl on these. And then the next styles are Volume and Feather. I feel like these lash styles are very similar. It's just Volume just has maybe more hairs in them, but like the style is very much the same. Feather on my lashes, it looks like I'm just wearing mascara. I think it's really good for every day. And then Volume, yeah, just like Feather, I feel like you're just wearing mascara but like more. It has the density of the lashes, which I really like, but unfortunately because it's C-curl, it just ends up making my eyes look very droopy, so I skip these two. And then the last style that I have is PRISM. I feel like this lash style is really good for girls that prefer like a more natural type of look. These lashes are very fluffy, they're very soft. Oops. When I have these on, I feel really girly. Like the lashes are very light and wispy, and again, I feel like they're very good for everyday wear. They're not like too dramatic in your face. I feel like just like, yeah, day-to-day mundane things, these are your lashes. But for me, I really like these midnights because I feel like with lash clusters, like people already know that you're wearing lash extensions, so why not make them ba-ba-boom? You know what I mean? Yeah, that is it. I hope you got something out of the video. If you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I'll see you in the next one.